Welcome back to Talkers on the Wall. Today I am flying solo once again. I think I'm just gonna do solo videos just because the Penguin, just the series just really is not gonna just work out for reviews with me and Braden. Now with that being said, I gotta say, episodes 3 and 4 elevate this show to a new level. When I was talking about that metaphorical dome, I feel like we're seeing cracks to break out of it, and I am here for it. Now, with that being said, I'll start with episode 3. I'm just kind of do this like off script. With that being said, episode 3 deals a lot with Vic. Now, Vic is kind of like the superstar of the episode, and really they put in a lot of his backstory, and that's cool. I just wish we could have seen that a little bit earlier in like bits and pieces, but that's okay. Like, it still works. Now, Oz kind of plays like the grandfather or like the father figure, like mafia for Vic. And I think it's a little on the nose. Like, they're like, the director is like kind of putting in our face, like, hey, he like really like cares for Vic. And it comes off a little forced. And I kind of mentioned that in my first review about the relationship. But then again, like I said, it still works. So I'm not going to complain too much about it. Now, it really leads into like the distribution of the bliss drug, and really Sophia and Oz really building up that relationship again. And it does work. It really does. Like, how they tackle on like drug dealers, like part of like the rest of the Falcones and all that. It is interesting to see, and I'm very happy that we got away from just like the who killed Alberto type of thing, because that got boring really quick. Now, the bliss distribution scene, I think it's cool. Like, I like going back to like the Iceberg Lounge. Like, it's cool seeing that again, and just kind of like how like the word of mouth and how quick these crime bosses and these mafias really can just ruin a city just by one night of getting drugs. But Vic also deals with the just, I feel like it's healthy, about how he wants to like change his life, gets out of Gotham and all that, and really he has to decide whether he wants to stay with Oz, and who kind of gave him like his money and his kind of his startup, or if he wants to go with his girlfriend. I forgot her name, but with that being said, I won't go through a recap of what actually happened. I'm just going to give my analysis and my opinion on it. I think it does work, and the payoff when Vic runs through, like crashes through the Maroni dude, it does work. It really does. And it really makes you feel bad for Sophia when Oz is like, just go. And I did feel bad, so that's good storytelling, because episodes 1 and 2, I really didn't care about any of the characters, but with episodes 3, it started to make me care, and episode 4 makes me even care more about Sophia more individually. I still feel like Vic still needs a little bit of work, but I mean, I have full faith in the show, and I am respectfully like hooked now. Now, I'll go into episode 4. Episode 4 is kind of a risky move, kind of just making it all flashback, and it's cool seeing Sophia's POV when Vic crashes into the car. Basically, Oz gets called out for killing Alberto, and she's just fully betrayed. Even though she knew she couldn't trust him, she's still like put her faith into him, and it still backfired really bad for Sophia. Now, it just adds more into the scene, just more insult to injury. Like, Oz killed her brother, and then he literally just gets in a car and just ditches her for like dead. Now, she calls Julian Rush, and that pretty much leads into the flashback of how she was set up and to go to Arkham, and it's done very well. I like it. No, every scene I was engaged in. Like, I won't lie, episode 2, I wasn't really hooked on every scene. Like I said, I felt like I was dragging. This is not dragging at all. Like, this is this is really good storytelling that we're in right now and through a flashback, which some creators use it just for filler. This is not filler at all. This enhances the story. It adds so many layers to Sophia's character. Uh, and her time in Arkham is just horrifying. It kind of gave me like American Horror Story vibes, like season 2 with the asylum, like how just people just wrongfully get in there and just have to get out. But anyway, I'll get off on that tangent. Uh, it does work, and really just seeing her whole family betray her, like everyone that she trusts betrays her besides Alberto, and it makes that relationship more impactful too, even though we only get to see Alberto for like as far as like real time goes, like maybe 5 minutes, which it just adds to Alberto's character and Sophia's character. As like it's not like a whole lot that goes on in the Arkham besides just like character development and just like just the stripping of Sophia's like morality and like just mindset, I guess. Uh, and she deals with Magpie. She deals with a crazy like person that like everyone's just setting up just to make her snap, and she eventually does, and she actually falls, or not falls, but Julian falls for Sophia, or whatever that is, and he kind of like uses her like for like I don't know. I think he personally likes her. Now, with that being said, I'll get off of that and more so my opinion. I think these episodes are being done very well. I like the pacing a lot. It's slower, but it's worth it. It really is worth it. And I'm very happy that we're actually getting more character development instead of just crime boss like yeah, we're gonna steal all this money like type shit. But anyway, oh wait, yeah, and then sorry, my mind just got back to me on what I wanted to talk about. But at the end of it, when Sophia just pretty much just red weddings like her family and just like, yo, yeah, I actually call the shots now, and she kind of takes control of the room, and it is very rewarding to watch. And you can kind of really see she has that reserved, but you just don't know when she's gonna snap, and she snaps, and it just works out. And when she has like the kid in the greenhouse, just doing like a little slumber party, it does hit. Now, it would have been like cool if we actually got to see like it happen in person, because it would have just been much more of that despair in it, and much more of that revenge feel. But it's okay. I get why they didn't. With that being said, I believe I gave Penguin episode 3 in 8.5, and I gave this one a straight up 9. So with that being said, we're definitely in the right direction. This is more so of like this unscripted, just kind of just let it my thoughts out on it. And yeah, so with that being said, I was flying solo today. Penguin episode 4 review and 3 out right now. Yada yada. Peace out.